so loud. Thank you for that. That's right. You guys are at the first ever in the history of all time, never been done before, live theater blog. So welcome everybody. Before we begin, this was brought to you within, I could say 30 days realistically. This was like 2.5 weeks of being written, being sent here from Albania, being rewritten, rehearsed. So enjoy, because next month we're going to be having another one, alright? At this point, yes, that's right. And at this point, this is where people usually tell you to turn off your cell phones, get rid of them. And although we would not like you to really hold conversations for a long time, feel free to bring them out. Tweet, take a picture, throw it on Facebook, tell people how you're doing in the theater tonight, and that's perfectly welcome, alright? So anyway, without further ado, this is the first episode of Live Theater Blog. Yes, no, very good. Enjoy, everybody. I don't know how to begin this. I don't know how to explain this. Being at a loss of words is suffocating. Which is exactly the experience of learning a new language. You're sitting there, looking at someone, both of you, perfectly intelligent adults, and you want to say something charming, or culturally sensitive. You want to reach across borders and through space and time and connect with them as a part of the race of the world, the human tribe, and say to him or her, we are all children of this earth, and hug them and weep. But you can't. For the most part, all you can do is sit there and point at things and say good. For the most part, that's what you can do. In fact, that is all you can do. Sometimes you can get fancy and you can point at something, grunt in a language you learned in high school, and pantomime, all while doing several culturally offensive hand gestures, and utter stupidly the only words which you know, which is basically like, yes, no, very good, bathroom. And then you try to repeat them in several different orders. Yes, no, bathroom. Yes, very good, bathroom. No, how do I pantomime that dinner was great? That though I am very happy to be here, you all scare me, and I just want you to think I'm cool, and maybe I will clean up a part for you. And I miss my family and friends who spoke English. Dear God, why didn't I get a real job? Why, oh why did I get a degree in a theater? I'm gonna die friendless and alone in Albania! I just want to speak your language! So you just point and say good. It's like that sometimes. And other times, it is so indescribably sublime that no language can do it justice. When you see the Alps in the north of Albania that rise so high, they look like they pierce the sky, bleeding a river of clear ice blue. Or Stann, where the Ionian Sea meets the Adriatic, and the water at your ankles is so vacation package clear, you can count the stones at your toes. South is Greece. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right. North, Montenegro. Right? And west is Italy. When you feel a sip of Rocky chased by the sweet espresso at 9 in the morning, or to see herds of children chasing soccer balls through dirt fields who constantly parrot, hello, what's your name? And you realize that you speak their language as well as they speak yours. When you see a group of old men slamming down chess pieces in a park across from a fountain where a statue of 2 disembodied heads lies in a reflecting pool. When you see the people in a poor country live like they are rich. There is always another seat at the table. A cup of coffee for a stranger, a spot in the circle dance, a bed, a kiss on the cheek and a wink. And when you try to thank them, they'll say, Skaja. It's nothing. I expect no thanks. All right, good. Good, good. I don't know how to begin this. I can only give you snapshots. I can only give you bits and phrases and a suitcase full of tips of icebergs. I am a Peace Corps volunteer. I teach English at a high school where there still takes banners from the communist regime. He who beats you loves you. And welcome to a world where being yourself is never enough. I live in the town of Surrey, at the foot of the Albanian Alps, wedged between Montenegro and Kosovo. I've tried to eliminate myself from these shows as much as possible. I want the people to speak for themselves. I've collected conversations, translations. Some are real, some are completely fictional. I don't speak for Albanians. Albanians speak for themselves. These are my impressions and experiences in an astounding country, a truly astounding country that I will never have the language for. I've collected stories and interviews, fictionalized, non-fictionalized, dramatized, non-dramatized. I do not know how to begin this. But here we go.